Ladies and gentlemen, if I may have your attention, it is now time for the OVIS Award. The video, please.
Grand Slam Club OVIS introduced an award to the big game hunting world in 2002 that's simply known as the OVIS. The first recipient was the late Donald Cox of Michigan, and he certainly exemplified the prestige that this award would gain over time. Counting 2002, this will be the 16th person to receive the OVIS. You're now seeing the first 15 on the screen. There's no argument that mountain hunting is the toughest type of big game hunting, period. Yes, there are other difficult hunts, like the rainforest of Africa, and almost any hunt can turn into a tough one. But overall, mountain hunting stands alone as the most difficult endeavor. The OVIS was conceived to recognize individuals who have had an overwhelming passion for hunting the mountains, and doing so in fair chase and with total integrity. There's no application process for the OVIS. Each recipient has already earned the respect of their peers for their accomplishments as both hunter and conservationist. There's no doubt that the 15 previous recipients have all fit that criteria. Obviously, this year's recipient is once again highly qualified. Realize that he can be seen among the nominees whose photos are on the screen. There are some new faces within the nominees this year, so we're leaving them up for a moment for you to see those who have climbed the mountains and documented their outstanding achievements with GSCO. Of course, we've shared all their exploits with our membership in the Slam Quest publication. Now, to the recipient of the 2017 OVIS. Ed Yates of Wrightsville, Pennsylvania. Ed, please begin making your way to the stage. Ed Yates has certainly set himself apart in recent years as one of the world's premier mountain hunters. From GSCO's records, we find that Ed began his mountain hunting career only some 21 years ago. However, once Ed got the mountain hunting bug, it has gone full tilt, as some might say. Amazingly, he has mixed in hunting on every huntable continent for every other type of big game. But there's no doubt he is concentrated on the wild sheep and goats of the world. Ed has the OVIS World Slam Super 30 as well as the Capra Super 30, as you would imagine. As for the OVIS sheep species, Ed has a total of 54 trophies, all documented and recorded with GSCO. And for the Capra goat trophies, he's up to 37 on that list. Speaking of documentation, Ed's been very conscientious in that regard. And even with his busy schedule, he has closely worked with GSCO in the ever-important aspect of reporting, recording, and documenting. Ed is seen in almost every issue of SlamQuest and does an outstanding job of writing very interesting and informative reports. Ed has also distinguished himself as a conservationist. Ed has a very quiet demeanor, but he speaks loudly when it comes to his commitment to conservation. It's not just GSCO that Ed supports, but he is a life member of SCI and has served on various important committees within SCI. There are too many other organizations and accomplishments to mention here, but suffice it to say, he has certainly put back. As you would expect, Ed has a Grand Slam number 1318 completed in 2006. In fact, he's gone on to a third Grand Slam. Ed has taken all of the huntable snow sheep, including the newly recognized Chukotka snow sheep. As for the Argalis, he spent a lot of time after those, including the Gobi, Hungai, and Altai Argalis from Mongolia. Ed has taken a Marco Polo from Tajikistan, and a Humi and Tian Shan Argali, both from Kyrgyzstan. Ed has taken a Chinese blue sheep and 2 Himalayan blue sheep, one taken in Pakistan and the other from Nepal. As for the mouflons, Ed has 3 European varieties from various locations, and he's also taken an Armenian mouflon, Konya mouflon, and the very difficult new species on the OVIS list, the Corsican mouflon from France. Now moving on to the Urials, we find that Ed has all 4 of those, with his Trans-Caspian and Afghan Urials from Turkmenistan and the Blandford and Punjab from Pakistan. As for the turs, which are a transition species between Ovis and Capra, Ed has each of those three, so he didn't shy away from the steep Caucasus mountain hunting as well. As for his Capra hunts, he has 2 American mountain goats and all 10 species of chamois. Ed traveled to Nepal and was able to collect the difficult and highly desirable Himalayan tar. Moving along to the ibex, we find that Ed has all of those except the Nubian and Persian desert ibex, which have both been close to hunting for some time now. Ed didn't forget to add a markhor to his Capra list and was able to take the majestic Kashmir in Pakistan during 2008. There are of course some others Ed has, such as the Majorcan wild goat and the Bezor hybrid ibex, as well as some feral goats from around the globe. Ed Yates is known among his peers as a man of highest integrity in all aspects of life. Ed was a 2011 Weatherby Award winner. He was inducted into the Pantheon the very first year in 2013. And yes, now he's reached another pinnacle as the recipient of the 2017 Ovis. Is Ed Yates finished with his mountain hunting adventures? We think not. Considering all of this and so much more, ladies and gentlemen, would you join with us in helping us honor Ed Yates as the 2017 recipient of the Ovis?
Thank you very, very much. This is quite a surprise. This is really quite a surprise because I consider you guys, and by you guys I'm talking both the male and the female hunters in the group, the toughest hunters in the world that I've come across, and I have the utmost respect for you. The effort that people put to hunt the mountains for wild sheep, wild goats, most non-hunters could never understand. And frankly, I'm really honored to receive this award and to be appreciated by you. Thank you very, very much.